Welcome.
My questions, okay, so the questions, I think the ongoing questions that people that I know do yoga, the question is, how do we create a deepening of the yoga community in the West that is less self-promoting and less business-like, but more to the heart of what the original yoga, the science of yoga intended?
First of all, wonderful to be with you all here. And as I heard you talking about, yoga opens up many avenues. I would say it's like ocean. Some people come there just to take a stroll and get a good breeze. Some others just put their feet in, and some go for swimming, some go for surfing, some others go for scuba diving. So, others go with a rig and get the oil. So, infinite possibilities are open to people in this. And as they progress from one step to another, I think it's a natural thing for people to want to share themselves, and that compassion and caring is sort of inbuilt in yoga. I feel that we don't need to make an effort to make them understand that. And it's a spontaneous outcome.
So my question, Sri Sri, is what do you see or understand to be advanced yoga? Because a lot of times students, you say, I want to get more advanced, and then I don't, I want to tell them so many things, but I would love to hear your perspective.
Constant awareness and an undying smile and willingness to serve, jump and serve the people around you or her.
One of the things I've been reflecting on is we spend a lot of time on the yoga mat or on the meditation cushion trying to gain inner peace, but many people have trouble translating that into their action in the world. How do I become a better citizen, a better servant? And I'm wondering if you have any advice for people who want to take their yoga off the mat, off the meditation cushion, and out into the world, because you have done that so beautifully.
This is what's called Sankhya. Sankhya means an awareness about who we are, what the world is all about, a sense of heightened awareness. And Sankhya and yoga, they go together. Yoga, while it enhances inner practices, inner ability to maintain peace, the Sankhya yoga is putting that inner resources into day-to-day life. To say it's to integrate the silence and the peace. For that, usually you say, wake up and see the whole world is just made up of one substance. And see the oneness of consciousness. We are all part of that one consciousness. So, usually we get upset when we are perfectionists, So when we see others are not perfect, and that triggers, or even if we are not perfect, that triggers a sense of negative emotions, of anger comes, frustration comes, all this comes. I would say, leave a little room for imperfection. That can bring in a lot of patience from within us. So this we would call as Jnana Yoga, or Yoga of the knowledge, uniting with the knowledge from within us. Seeing any situation or circumstances of people from a broader perspective or a broader lens, with a broader vision. That helps a lot to prevent stress from getting in, or disturbances from influencing one's own mind or consciousness. So I think it just needs just a little awareness of it and understanding, because yoga definitely changes our perception, our observation and our expression. If at all we get disturbed, it is by our perception and by our expression. So if these two things can be harnessed or changed, then you are in state of that samadhi or equanimity even while you are acting. And I don't think it's such a difficult thing. You don't have to run to Himalayan caves and sit there to get that perfection. We can find this balance in activity and a little bit of meditation, pranayama and yoga and all that. Hope that answers your question.
Just to elaborate on your answer of what it is deeply in your practice to be in a constant state of awakeness. You just kind of touched on it, maybe. But like, how do we find that constant state of being awake?
It's so interesting that if you want to be in a constant state of awareness, and don't even desire to be in a constant state of awareness. It is an oxymoron, but it is true. If you are feverish to hold on to a state, it doesn't stay. So you have just that intention, yeah, I want to be aware. Second is attend to your breath. And see, when you are going for a walk, you can synchronize that with the breath. And definitely regular meditation, twice a day, would help. And another thing that's very important is to have trust in yourself. You should have trust, only the good things will happen to me and I will be able to do what I need to do. This trust gives you enormous strength to maintain the awareness.